5 of Vlogmas. In today's video, we're doing a movie tier list, a Christmas movie tier list, therefore being festive. We've got 15, I think, 16 on the list. Some might be debatable as, 2 might be debatable as Christmas movies, but I'm counting them. The first one, I think, is Arthur's Christmas. Before we get into that, the tier list is Christmas Miracle, the tiers are Christmas Miracle being the top, Good Watch, Just There, Grinch, and Cole. Arthur, from what I can remember from this movie, one of the coolest scenes is like the elves being like all spies and stuff, and they have like the goggles and stuff, and they're going into the houses and stuff. I think it's Just There. It's like, no, I think it's Just There. No, I think it's Good Watch actually. I think I really, just for that cool scene. And I think the animation's pretty cool. Now, Grinch, the animated version, I think it's coming out in like 2018, recent or something. Kind of recent compared to a lot of the other ones. And I think this is like not as, like really not as good as the other one, which is coming up next. It was cool, but definitely not as good. So where do I could actually put it in Grinch, but no, I mean the only cool thing about it is I guess it's more kid friendly. Like the original was pretty like kind of scary, especially when you were younger. It's come out 19 something, and this is like 20 years later. But yeah, the original was quite scary. Where do I want to put the original one? Sorry, not the original one, the remake. Is it Just There or Grinch? I'm fighting for these. I think it's gonna be just. Oh no, it's Just There. It wasn't terrible. I actually did enjoy it. Now Grinch, the Grinch has to be top tier. The amount of quotes from that movie and just it's just like a Christmas classic.
My schedule wouldn't allow it. 4 o'clock, wallow in self-pity. 4:30, stare into the abyss. 5 o'clock, solve world hunger. Tell no one. 5:30, jazzercise. 6:30, dinner with me. I can't cancel that again.
Apart from like the overarching creepiness, but I guess that time of movies had a bunch of creepiness. They're like, were they called? The Who's? What's Whoville? I don't know, what are the people called? They got the funny looking nose. Yeah, they're pretty creepy. But overall, it's far better than the remake, obviously. But, yeah, there's some creepiness to it, but it's also like part of the film. But it's still a Christmas Miracle. It's a great one. Elf. Now, I've watched Elf like a ton of times. It's just kind of like one of those movies that everyone has like the DVD of somehow, or like I remember watching it at school a bunch. I think it's I don't know how much I like it though. I think I like it more now than I did when I was a kid. I don't think I liked it as a kid. So I think it might have to be. I think it's still a good watch. I don't even know the main character's name. Like the actor. I know him. He's in. And no. It's not. It's. Wait 1 second. Will Ferrell, obviously. And the elf's name's Buddy. I think it's a good watch. Not my favorite from when I was a kid, but a good watch. I'm gonna switch these two around. This is Home Alone 1. Now this is I think the best one in the series. I think Disney remade the show. Well, because there's a third one later on in the tier list, and I don't think that's part of the original 2. Yeah, the first one, it's gonna be a Christmas Miracle. It is a great movie. Just one of those movies, like, again with Elf, you've just watched a bunch of times, or at least for me. Like, put it on rainy day, like not even during Christmas. But yeah, great movie, great concept. I think now we'll go into the second one. I think what made it cool is it was in one place, whereas you kind of took the whole. I mean, it's still like it's alone, I guess, but it's not Home Alone. I mean, it was cool to see it in a different setting, I guess. It was. I think this one was from New York, I believe. The second one, he gets lost in New York when like his parents and him take a flight, and they take different flights or something. Donald Trump's in the second one, I think. But yeah, I think it's in New York. I don't know where their house is, so I think that's all. I think it's just there because I don't know how much I even remember of it. Jack Frost. Now, I haven't seen enough of that. Like I recognize the name, but I don't like know anything about it. Like, is it based on a character? Maybe he turns into a snowman because he's been a bit grunchy. Yeah, I just knew the name, so that's why I put it on the list. I think it's gonna be Cole because I literally don't remember anything really about it. Maybe the first couple scenes or something. Polar Express. Now, ooh, this is a pretty good film. I actually really enjoyed this film. A bit long, I think, maybe at times, but still cool. I think it's a good watch. I'll reorganize them properly once we've done all of them. Christmas Breaking. I think that's what this one is. Now, I think this is gonna be Grinch. I don't remember much about this movie, but I remember it was alright, but it's not memorable enough. Even if this is the one I'm thinking of. Now, this one I haven't watched, but it looks like a remake, so I'm gonna put that in Cole because I think they've remade it and it's terrible. Or maybe this one kind of looks older than that one. Anyway, I haven't seen this one, so I'm gonna say it's worse. Now, this one, I'm gonna have to put this in Christmas Miracle because I remember watching Mickey Mouse at my grandma's house like every single Christmas, just having to like, I think in December leading up to Christmas, this should always be on, or we used to have the DVD set or whatever. But you can't beat this. I can't tell you what's in it, but I just know that it is like a classic that I used to watch. Rise of the Guardians. I think it was cool. It's not got too much to do about Christmas, but I think it's gonna be Grinch. Like, it's not terrible, but it's not too. Oh, Sandman was pretty good. No, I'm gonna go just there. It was an alright movie. Santa Claus. I think that's gonna go Grinch. I don't remember too much about it. I think Santa Claus needs help or whatever. I feel like this is the movie where they have like an ice kind of overlay on the screen at one point. Like going to the North Pole or something. And then the second one's probably just gonna be worse. So I'm gonna go Cole. Just because I feel like it is. The Gremlins. Now, I have seen the Gremlins, and I think it's got to go in just there because I don't feel like it's a good movie, but I don't remember enough about it, and I don't remember like how I felt watching it. So I think it's just there. Like, it's a classic, but I don't think I remember enough about it. And Die Hard. Die Hard's got to go Christmas Miracle. It was I hadn't watched it for ages, and I just remember hearing in Brooklyn Nine-Nine just it being repeated over and over again as Jake's favorite movie, and me being like, oh, okay, cool. And then I just finally watched it like start this year or maybe I watched it last year during Christmas time because of it, and oh my goodness, it is one of my favorite series now. I haven't actually rewatched it since, but like I remember watching it and being like, oh my goodness, why had I not watched this before? Okay, let's organize this. That is my Christmas movie tier list. I probably could have put more on here, but I have a very good memory, especially if I watched it ages ago. I would have watched a bunch when I was a kid. I want to hear your opinions on this in the comments down below. Tell me what you, how would you put them, and yeah, any other thoughts on my tier list.